Good evening, welcome to Barely Comes to Gaming. I'm Jim. I just realised I didn't have my microphone off. Don't know if I was talking to myself at all in the last 15 minutes or whatever. I'm barely competent indeed. Yeah, just checking sounds alright. It's thrown me because like obviously I'm playing Warhammer the last couple of weeks and that one I can't play the music when I'm tapped out on a different screen or whatever, so I normally just have it muted altogether. Right. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Right, so we're back in Stellaris. Big news. It's been about a week and a half, I guess. It was a bank holiday Monday, which is like the last one in May. God, it must have been almost 2 weeks. No, it's over 2 weeks. Oh, I can't do sums. Anyway, I apologise for the break if you haven't been watching my Warhammer content and you were just like, where is it coming back to Stellaris? Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of cocked up with my Warhammer game the first week, and I figured if I don't go back to it, I would I'll just rage quit altogether. But yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to, in the future, what I should have done in hindsight, I should just finish this campaign, then move on to Warhammer. Got too excited about the fact there was new DLC and stuff like that, but juggling 2 series that are just really long is, I need to work out a better way of doing it. And I think, although I'm happy to throw in other games for like the odd stream or two, I think I'd rather, when it comes to longer series like these that can take many hours, I'd rather just kind of get it done over a week or two and then move on to the next one. I mean, I used to alternate. I'm not sure what to do this week. I'm thinking about doing Stellaris for the next couple of days and then come back to Warhammer at the weekend for the short until one of the series finishes, to kind of juggle them a bit, but try and avoid that in the future, because it didn't really fit my own play style actually. When I used to do it like, I think Stellaris was Thursday and Saturday, and then Warhammer was Wednesday and Fridays with a different random game thrown in on a Sunday, and I don't know, it didn't really work too well for me, and it's because the series lasts a long time anyway. I don't want it to be like months to finish a series, so I'm going to try and figure out a better way of doing that, although I'm still in an eye about which way. Right, well, if you've watched previously, right, I'm going to have to remind myself, so you may have heard a bit of noise. I've done a bit of renaming with Charlie Glynn over here. So if you're unaware, all the stars, or the stars of importance anyway, ones with stations, I never renamed. There's a couple of stations I haven't renamed because I don't think they were going to be permanent. Well, I mean, we've got plenty of spare starbase capacity at the moment, but as we've expanded out, they're not necessarily in great positions anymore, so we're potentially going to change that. I also renamed a few of the characters around, so donators and subscribers, even just like a few bits or whatever, gets a character named after you. And we've got some who haven't been named, but I realised in the early part of the series, you know, you're doing a lot with scientists are your main characters, so that's why I name people off. But at this stage of the game, they won't really do anything, so I've transferred the named scientists over into governors. I think I talked about this before, and then I've renamed the sectors after said governors. So we now have the Bane sector, the Grimbeard sector, and the Anglo-Irish sector, rather than just being named after whichever planet I happen to name, put into the sector first. I feel my voice is a bit rough. I don't know why. I haven't really spoken in the last few days. Right, so I'm going to remember where we were exactly now. I think, right, yeah, so we are at war with the Year of the Buck. Who are they?
Accurate.
Basically, it's these guys. Oh, these, right. Yeah, we kind of went to war with these guys briefly at one point. because they're the machine uprising, and we thought we could try and help them until we realised that the machines didn't like our genocidal tendencies. So we're currently at war with the Darth United Mandusura and the Templar. We've been to war with the Templar a few times. They're pretty weak. This all used to be part of their territory, and so did this. I think we got this all from previous wars. We were basically engaged in a war over here. I was kind of hoping to take most of these out, but these guys took advantage. So I think we used, because we're using the Glavius model, I think that's something that the AA is more inclined to do, is to take advantage. Now we did have a big fleet up here. Yeah, so yeah, Midnight Scavenger is a planet. Beneficta Roma is just a station, but it's got a ruined Dyson sphere. That's why it was so important to us. They did have a big old fleet here, which I thought we were going to struggle with. I can't remember exactly how big it was. Bigger than our fleets generally. We were going to need a couple. But there's something, I think there might be something a bit odd with the pathing. I think they decided to come up this way instead. Right. It's going to take me a moment to realise where we are. So I know we can get Titans. One of the big things we're doing, we're trying to change every world into a machine world. I can't remember how much that costs now, but we'll... can't remember if it's 10,000 on the already here. I can't remember if I've already named it. I forgot where I was on the list. I can't remember if I've already named somewhere after Captain Flint. So if it pops up again, let's be again a different name. What was I looking for? 10,000. Okay. Obviously, I want to have a bit of a buffer. We're getting a good amount of energy in per turn. Our main thing we want to do at the moment, though, will be we're like rebuilding our fleets. Well, I say rebuilding, I'm getting them up to full strength. Did we get a... Oh, yeah, I think we're a bit behind as far as... Well, further than I would like as far as upgrading citadels. We do not have much in the way of citadels. We were kind of focusing on the bastions, upgrading to citadels. I kind of forgot on previous playthroughs the Titan assembly yard requires a citadel. So yeah, we're getting a lot of minerals in at the moment. It's just like we're spending them as soon as we get them. So we've got two fleets here. What were you doing? Why are you just stood here? Now I figure... I think these guys are moving a fair few of their fleets up north. Yeah, that's it. 58k, which is a bit stronger than mine. I think mine at full strength are fairly comparable, but... So I need to get another fleet up here. Can't remember where's the best way. Oh, we've got the L gate system. We need to do the stuff with that. I just kept getting distracted by wars. I want more gateways places as well. I'm assuming I probably wanted to jump. Let's get you guys to jump there. And then work your way up. Let's have a look. I imagine there's nothing for our ships to do. Right, fleet detected. Where's that? Yeah, I think we had one fleet up here just take a few of these systems, and that's when they diverted attention from invading our territories on the other side of the galaxy. Yeah, they're moving a lot up here. We may even have to prepare to fall back. Right, the ones that said NS are no shields, because I think I had some defensive platforms that were basically designed for systems with like pulsars that counteract shields. Bum bum. I have missed the music in this. Yeah, we might not keep hold of Charlie Glen. I have a funny feeling they may come and take it before we can get lots of troops up there. Green Bean, how? I mean, not. You need defensive platforms. Let me have a look at edicts and such like that. So with the whole purging, I think that what we were generally doing is trying to resettle people. I have a funny feeling we're struggling to find anywhere. Most of our places are full. And every time if we turn somewhere into machine world anyway, it becomes uninhabitable for. Or there are places like this where it's going to be they've probably got their own unrest issue. Bizarrely, although the money just gets turned into energy, they do at least I think they can use you're just moving around anyway. Alright, let's not worry about microing it too much.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Right, where's this? Yeah, I'm getting. Yeah, get these guys to.
Descending to hostile swarm.
I wonder where you are going. Moving to the Dalleberg system. Where the hell is that? I was down here. I don't know where these guys are going. Oh, they're attacking this fleet. Fine. Well, let's head back round that way. In fact, let's just jump. because it's going to be more than 200 days. We might end up losing some of this territory, but it's fine until we've got a second fleet up here. Just hold out here. You in the station should be alright. It's only 16k. Yeah, they seem to be concerned in attacking me up here anyway. I guess it's because this is where I had invaded their territory. I don't know if they're more inclined to defend their territory before attacking, gaining new territory. Oh, that's what I was going to look at. Let's have a look at my edicts. Oh, we could do the ambitions, but how are we doing on unity? I'm sure we've still got a few things to do. I can't remember what the last one we finished up. It's probably something like this. I'll decide which one to go with after. It's probably going to be prosperity at this point. It's a bit late for discovery. Ah, you're actually going for that station as well. That's the same fleet I was looking at before. Oh, we attack in here. Oh, they never actually took this planet. They had trouble taking it. Can I? Let's speed it up. Oh. Funny amount of lag there. Let me just go and have a look at my ships. I forgot we're using the Krogan mod as well for our ships. They are pretty cool. These are the battleships. Right. Let's get you follow that fleet. You guys stick together.
Our void hive is under attack.
I have a feeling I was building a gateway somewhere. That's going to be... Oh, hang on. No, I do know what... Because I've got that gateway I got at in the far north. God, look at all those places I'm terraforming. It's a big old cube. But... God, I honestly can't remember. I'm sure... Part of me wonders if, like... Oh, hang on, I should show me somewhere, right? I got the mod that colours them slightly differently. I just wonder, it's like, I may have just... It's not going to be there, is it? Oh, okay. Green bean? Where did it build? Now, in my previous game, I had gateways around the shipyards, which is because I normally keep, you know, when I'm not at war, that's where they stay. Wherever you go, oh right. I was thinking, it's like you're going towards the enemy. I want you to come away. if I have a look at my fleet manager, I was just wondering, like, oh, 1,600 minerals. 16,000, sorry, not 100. To get all my fleets up in ship shape. Oh. Right, these are the guys I was at war with.
No Shaldenash.
2390. Oh, it must have literally, I think that must have been one of the literally last things I did was make peace over there. I seem to remember that was a place where it's like, well, we finished this one war, now let's move everybody over for the next one. And if we do get a moment of peace, I want to go after this fallen empire, and probably this one as well, actually. Because I think at on the last stream, it was kind of like, I was a bit iffy looking at our fleet relative strengths, but I mean, we need to repair, but we have, where are you? Oh, yeah, so I've they got the beta patch out, and I think the last couple of streams I was grumbling about this. That there was an estimated time to arrival. So I wonder if this is based on their current speed with the sublight speed. Well, let's have a look. Because that's basically saying they're not going to arrive for 2 years, and I don't believe that. Well, let's do the improved energy initiative. We're all right for energy at the moment. I know obviously we want more so we can terraform more. Where's our consumer goods at now? Let's go. Oh, I think what we were generally using our influence for a lot was drawing money out of our piggy banks, which is effectively what our sectors are becoming. They just like, they get more than enough minerals to do what they want to do, and then they just save stuff up. Which means you, yeah, because I think because we're in a defensive war, I believe these guys declared on us. Yeah, it only costs 25. It's normally 100 influence. Obviously, you're better off waiting for it to build up more. But we were doing that a lot last time. Yay! Touch Warrior Prime! So cool. Oh, it's got a mod, I forget what it's called. I think it's something like Realistic Machine Worlds or something like that. I always find it funny when mods say, oh, it's more realistic. It's like, yeah, sure. It's complete sci-fi. You know, I mean, sure. But it's cool anyway. I think as long as it's less than 100, I think we don't have to worry about an outright rebellion. Oh, was I? Oh, I think I might have tested something. I seem to remember doing that last time. I was thinking, like, it might have been the last planet I took with these, but they, I remember wanting to test out if having assault armies on a planet did anything for unrest. it doesn't. My first today is, if assuming nothing else pops, I'm going to keep an eye on this. Because I reckon after 28 days that's going to suddenly jump down. I imagine it probably can't. It will just be based on your current speed, I'd imagine.
Our construction is complete.
Because the question I wanted to know, really, you know, when you jump, you obviously get 50% off your light speed. It's really great in a pinch, or if you know you're not moving afterwards. But it's like on this long type of trip where you're going from one side of the galaxy to the other. Are you better off just moving normally, or taking the hit and jumping a few sectors? Does the minus 50% speed? I mean, I suppose it totally depends. I mean, sure, going from here to over here where there's no other connections, I mean, that's good, that's different, but I don't know. It's I wonder. Omnimax Starbase. I wish I knew what you were building. Oh, okay, so we have been getting attacks here quite a bit, because this wormhole, God, I love the other thing the mod does, if there's a ring around the planets, it turns into this really cool, like, robotic halo ring type thing, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, the wormhole comes out in the territory over here. That's how we managed to declare war on them in the first place. They've sent fleets after us several times, but this station's been enough to kind of deal with it. Although it tends to lose its defensive platforms. Now we took, yeah, I think it was an Ascension perk. No, with the Colossus project. God, yeah, we have to do that at some point. Starbase damage plus 25, defense platform damage plus 25, and 5 extra defense platforms. So it takes up to 28, right? And these cost 8 each. Normally, I'll have 3 different classes. I have. I'm going to go with hangers, just because I like more hangers. Point defense and large weapons, because the Starbase are all medium weapons. And then I stick an ion cannon, and that takes up to 23. You can get with the supercomputer. But I think I was considering basically having 2 ion cannons on them. What would that give me? That would take it down to 12, and then you can have 4 of each, I guess. How are we doing for tech? Oh, we're getting a lot of recyclable ones. I don't normally go for the recyclable ones unless until I've got everything else, even if everything else isn't necessarily as worthwhile. I think we still got a lot of engineering tech to do. We're getting close to the end game, 2400. I said the end game too. So it's like, is it 50 years after the end game? The end game crisis can happen.
Our construction is complete.
In my ideal world, I want to conquer the entire galaxy before then. And then just me against whatever. Yeah, I need to get more of these places upgraded to citadels.
We sense a hostile swarm.
Same course for the what system? What? You're attacking the nearly competent Legion now. What? Hang on, where are you? Oh yeah, they've got a Titan as well. They're a bit ahead of me in that regard. Oop. Oh! Oh! Ooh. But they haven't gone that far, have they? This isn't... I don't think this is necessarily the same fleet from over yonder. Over yonder. How close are they? I was wondering, can we go in here, take this? I doubt it would be repaired in time. But we're right here on the cusp. I don't know if that was the fleet that was over here. It might have been. I think there's something iffy with like how it prioritises what targets to go for. Oh. I think they've taken that. Well, I'm sure they used to be mine when I looked at it before. Well, how did I miss that notification? Oh, so. Oh, I think we may have known. Oh, I think we have discovered them before. What if they're buggering off? Yeah, we should potentially come down this way in that case. Yeah, okay. We will... Yeah, let's jump down now. Quite a bit. Fine. Come over there. Then head over to here. Where does that wormhole go? Oh! Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, it doesn't matter, it's too late. I was going to say, because I was going north to south, I mean, I knew about the wormholes going across there, but... If I had twigged... I must have missed that. The problem is, in these wars, you can get attacked from all sorts of different places, and then, I don't know, you get notification blindness, too many pop-ups and things like that. Oh! These guys jumped in. But that's interesting. It makes them weaker. God, look at all that. With their missiles.
Our construction is complete.
fighting our fleet in the Citadel isn't ideal at the same time, but the fact that these guys jumped in. Just passing through, don't mind us. God. It'd be great if there's a chance of these getting hit. Yay, we did it. No. Oh, also when I completely forgot about this. When I looking at the leaders, I realized we've got like 3 different versions of Chewbacca. I think we got rid of this one because he suddenly got the Arrested Development. And then did we got this one for free or something like that? Not long after this, and we realised he had better skills. Something to that effect. But then I'm not getting rid of him until there's a reason to. Oh, that's a different fleet. I thought it was this fleet. And he's gone straight. Oh, oh! I also named Dasmog. We had a new subscriber since the last time I was on. So we've got 4 admirals all named. I think at this stage of the game, admirals and governors make most sense. Now, how long does this take to repair? I mean, we should be alright. I mean, they've got a Titan. But, I mean, I don't know. Titans need the whole support fleet, so... Right, I missed a notification for that. It's so easy to miss. Titan Assembly Yard. This takes a while anyway. $700. It's going to take like 2 years just to build that.
Hostile swarm engaged.
And it's getting me one of those. Did we not get any tech here? I thought I might have done by destroying the I guess not. I think we're at the stage of the game where we have most of the tech. It's mainly the fallen empires. Yeah, man, Titans go down really quick if you. I learned that the hard way myself. Yeah, you basically you really do need a proper support fleet for them. Otherwise, they just get shot up. Which is cool, because I remember when I played it last year and I was like, got to a stage where it's like, well, I might as well just use battleships.
Technology conceded.
Oh, what tech did we get? Flak artillery. Yeah, I think we're actually relatively relatively behind on our engineering research. All the robot tech and stuff requires it. I love how these are rare, but it's like, you know it's going to crop up again. You think like, oh, it's by purple, we should get it. But it's like, it will crop up again. We haven't even got any Titans at the moment. I want to get through some of this more basic tech that we've missed. It'd be nice if there was like a notification, or I would like a little icon here, like they have the icons. I really like how they have icons on planets and whatever, when there's something you can do, but just like one that's like jump available, maybe, because it's like I want it to... Maybe I don't at this point, but it's like the amount of times I'm like, I want to be able to jump when I can, as soon as I can. Yay! Transports. Oh, was this against the dark? Wow. We only actually destroyed 4 of them. They destroyed way more of mine, actually. Wow. You know what? Just hang here for now. I feel like that's changed. I did have a look through the patch notes when they came out a couple of weeks ago. I had a brief glance over them, but I missed some of the bits. But I feel like that stands out more. I still get confused about... Right. Yeah, it's like these battles, we actually took a lot more... 6 ships lost. I lost 10 ships. They apparently lost none, but I know they lost 4. But I mean, we won. But with stuff like that, our exhaustion's going to go up. I don't care. I mean, this wasn't a war I particularly wanted to do yet. I was trying to just take these out, although I wouldn't mind ideally taking out most of the Templar Union at this point. We've had too many wars with them in the past and it's just getting tedious now. I want them done. Get off my land. But I don't want to take the Dar particularly at this point, just because it's like it's such a weird... It doesn't look nice. I want to take these guys out. I want to have a bit more of... I need another period of like, let's save up my minerals and get my fleets going. I think it's what I kind of found last time, is like they're less inclined to... Where are you going? You're going through that way. That seems like a terrible idea. Although I haven't said that, you actually might take these systems. How's my tech looking? I mean, not my tech, I'm sure it's more particularly in regards to... I mean, we haven't got the level 5 shields. Fine. I feel like we've gone through our ships recently, although it's been a little while since I played here, so... What's in this fleet? It's mostly cruisers and such. Okay, I knew it was a lot weaker. I'm going to see if I can jump right on top of them. Um, oh, you're coming down this way. You're getting there. Why are you set to passive? Because maybe I did that at one point. I know we did go after a few Leviathans last time, so I might be relatively cagey. Yeah, in fact, I'm quite happy to just hold here. The main reason I came down here before was just for the Dyson Sphere. And it's the only way, unless they got... It's the only way they're going to attack me here, but we've got these other two fleets we can deal with Kempler. Oh, that's what... we should, if I remember right. We have this ruined science nexus. How many years? I wish I would. It so bugs me sometimes to use days, sometimes it should be years. So yeah, about 4 years. But that would be cool. We've also got the... In fact, I'll probably do it next. But we've got the Century Array. I think it was cheaper than the Dyson Sphere. That's one of the reasons I went with those first. We're not desperate for the energy. But obviously it does, an extra 1,000 energy would be great for
our swarm is lost.
Where's our swarm lost? Bloody annoying. Whoa! That's their Federation fleet. I think that was what was scaring me last time. Yeah, you guys jump over to here. I think that's why we needed the two fleets together particularly. Where did those fleets come from? I guess it maybe stuff that was running away. Part of the problem is just like, can't be everywhere at once. Oh, they managed to... Oh, it's actually working out more even than I thought it would. Oh, we should still win.